The girl who chased him for 7 years showed up at the banquet today wearing red, the color he hated most. It was only then that the man realized she might have really forgotten him. A day earlier, he'd rushed to the airport to pick up his white moonlight, leaving the girl stranded on the highway without a second thought. She'd been in a terrible car accident because of it. When she woke up in the hospital, the doctor told her she had amnesia. Strangely enough, she remembered everyone around her except him, the scumbag. Years ago, she'd fallen for him at a school sports meet and spent 7 years chasing him, only to be rejected time and again. It wasn't until she saw his photo on her phone that she believed it was true. Even without the memories, his face was her type. Her sister asked if they should hire a specialist to treat her amnesia, but the girl felt an unprecedented sense of relief. Deep down, she knew forgetting this jerk might be a gift from heaven. She deleted all traces of him without hesitation, then called her mom, saying she'd head home in a few days to accept the arranged marriage her family had set up. Her dad, confused by the sudden decision, asked what had happened.
我现在不喜欢他了，以后我也不会再喜欢了。
许思礼，你说什么？
Got in. She looked up, shocked to see him there. He assumed she'd followed him. She hurried to explain, I was in a car accident. That's why I'm here. Just then, his white moonlight walked out, flaunting their affection right in front of her. A nurse appeared, calling the girl for a checkup. She walked away slowly, right in front of them. The man frowned, confused. Normally, she'd cling to him and refuse to leave. But today, she didn't look back once. Later, the girl went home, tossed every last thing related to him in the trash, then headed to her best friend's birthday party. She planned to leave the city for good afterward, but he spotted her at the party and told his sister to fetch her for cake.
年年，生日快乐！谢谢，我都等你一个晚上了。走，一起吃蛋糕。来。
With us. Seeing the crowded living room, the girl didn't want to be a laughingstock. She told her friend to go ahead, saying she'd wait in the next room to say goodbye properly later. But she'd barely stepped into the guest room when the scheming white moonlight followed, slamming the door shut. Without a word of explanation, she accused the girl of pestering the man. He only has eyes for me now, she sneered. No matter what you do, you'll never get his attention. The girl, wanting no trouble, said she was just dropping off a gift and didn't care about their business. But that only made the white moonlight more spiteful. You've been leeching off him for years, she mocked. He loves me unconditionally, even if I yelled at him, he'd never blame me. That was the last straw. The girl snapped, you're really ungrateful. The white moonlight lashed out, slapping her, but the man walked in just then. The white moonlight instantly put on a show, pretending to be the victim. I came to call her for cake, she sniffled, but she insulted me and hit me first. Furious, the man ordered someone to restrain the girl. Then he told the white moonlight, hit her back 10 times harder. Curious what happens next? Follow me, I'll update the next chapter soon.